The story of Job from the Hebrew Scriptures. Have you noticed? Have you noticed my servant? He's gentle and kind, and our hearts are so sweetly, completely entwined. He's as good as it gets, the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter, the tip of the top. This is God speaking. And why not, croaked the devil. He's rich as a king. What? You've never withheld even one little thing. Take away all those whistles and hooters and bells, and I'll bet it's a whole different story he tells. Here's Job, rich as a king on his elephant, and his castle over here with flags flying. Well, that night, while Job snoozled in his big easy chair, as he gurgled and snorgled, he got quite a scare. 3 men came a-bursting right into the room and proceeded to fill him with gloom and with doom. Remember those hundreds of camels and sheep and the thousands of horses and donkeys you keep in that field, where you used to have millions of goats by the lake, where you always kept all of your boats and your barns and your pens and your coops and your stalls? Well, these 3 men said, some burglars came in and they burgled it all. But it doesn't end there, 'cause those down dirty stinkers made off with your bangles and jingles and twinklers. They snatched up your doodads and gizmos and blinkers. Poor Job was astounded, completely dumbfounded. His stomach gurgled, his heart pumped and pounded. But oh, don't you know, he got down on his knees. He gave thanks to the Lord just as quick as you please. And here he is in his chair with those guys telling him about what had happened, and his cat, like mine, doesn't always seem to be paying attention. The devil's speaking again here. I just hate all that praising. It makes me quite ill, spat the devil. But I can go one better still. I'll give him some uh-ohs and boo-boos and stings. Then I'll bet it's a whole different song that he sings. So Job became terribly, scarably sick. He weaseled and woozled. He hacked and uphicked. What good is your faith? It's a joke. It's a lie. Give up, Job's wife sputtered. Just curse God and die. Curse God and die? Curse God and die? I cannot. I will not. But why, Lord? Why? News travels fast. Oh my, yes, that's the truth. And this news traveled straight to 3 friends from Job's youth who took off right that minute post-haste, PDQ, to find out what was up and see what they could do. Here's Job's wife saying, "Ha! What happened to you?" And here come those 3 kind of friends. It just isn't fair. No, it doesn't make sense, this tragic, traumatical turn of events. Lord, why be created, composed, or contrived when I'm better not born, brought about, or alive? Oh, give me a break, his friend Eliphaz blurted out. You've sinned a great sin. There can't be any doubt. Just look at yourself. You're a mess. You're a wreck. You've been up to no good, I suppose, and suspect. We know that Job's utterly wicked and rotten. But what does God think? That's the thing we've forgotten. This punishment's awful, an outrage, a curse. But it could have, and probably should have been worse. Look at this so-called friend. Wow. Cranky. What wonderful friends! What exquisite advice. Did you say you were leaving? Yes, that would be nice. I know that I'm righteous. I haven't a doubt. My spirit is clean, both within and throughout. And although God destroys me and grinds me to dust, it is him who I'll honor, abide in, and trust. I've done nothing wrong. Yes, I know that it's true. So tell me, Lord, what in the world did I do? Here's Job. Pretty sure he didn't blow it and asking God, what did I do? What did you do? Oh, if only we knew. You must have been lying or cheating or stealing, yes, snitching and sneaking and squawking and squealing. Another friend said, oh, how could you do it? Oh, what did you do? Oh, why are we standing here even talking to you? Just who do you think that you're duping and fooling? We're full of it, Job, full of wisdom and schooling. Go on, Bildad babbled, rave, rant, and hiss, but remember, you got your own self into this. Here's Bildad, another so-called friend. Lord, why do you slay me? What gives you the right? Has it done any good? Can it be your delight? You know, Job said, that I'm righteous, I'm gentle and kind, and our hearts are so sweetly, completely entwined. Oh, why don't you answer? Oh, where is the man who could bring us together? Send him if you can. It's Job pleading with God to try to figure out why this is happening. Excuse me, said someone from back in the trees. Allow me to add my 2 cents, if you please. These things I've been hearing, these things you've been speaking, this nonstop, right up to the eyeballs critiquing. You speak against God. Boy, you've got some guts. What are you guys, crazy? What are you guys, nuts? Well, those words weren't out of his mouth for 1 minute when the next thing I knew, we were standing there in it, inside of a swirling, twist-twirling black cloud where we all heard God's voice, very clear, very loud. So here's the last friend who's still off base, and there's the whirlwind from which God speaks. Who filled up the oceans? Who turned on the stars? Who brought forth Orion, the Milky Way, Mars? Who made everything do the thing that it does? Well, I'll tell you, I did, God said, and I am, and I was. Your home is with me, Job. It isn't down here. When all this is gone, all the whys and the hows and the tos and the fros, all the heres and the nows, there still will be you and there still will be me, together, forever. Be patient. You'll see. So the Lord restored all of Job's cattle and goats, his wife, his family, his friends, and his boats. And he lived to be more than 110, very old, a bit wrinkled, quite happy. Amen. So there's Job as God speaking to him. Guess what? I am says, you hang here with me. And there's Job with his elephant and stuff restored to him. He did the right thing and he hung in there with God.